The ancient Greek myth of Narcissus illustrates the dangers of excessive self-admiration. Narcissus, known for his beauty, became consumed by his own reflection. His obsession led to his demise, serving as a cautionary tale. This myth reflects the modern issue of narcissism, a preoccupation with one's idealized image. We will explore its origins, manifestations, and impact on relationships. Narcissism, often misunderstood as simple vanity, runs far deeper than a mere fondness for one's reflection. It is a complex personality trait characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep-seated need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. Narcissists often have an exaggerated sense of their own accomplishments and talents, believing themselves to be superior and deserving of special treatment. This inflated ego often masks underlying feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. The narcissist's constant need for validation and admiration stems from a fragile sense of self-worth that requires constant external reinforcement. This insatiable need for attention and affirmation can lead to manipulative and exploitative behaviors as the narcissist seeks to maintain their sense of superiority. It's crucial to distinguish between healthy self-esteem and narcissism. While self-esteem involves a balanced and realistic view of oneself, narcissism is rooted in an unrealistic and inflated sense of self. While self-love is essential for well-being, narcissism can be destructive to both the individual and those around them. Understanding the nuances of narcissism beyond superficial definitions is crucial for recognizing its presence in ourselves and others, and for fostering healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Narcissism presents itself in various forms, each with its unique set of characteristics and behaviors. Two prominent subtypes are grandiose narcissism and vulnerable narcissism. While both share the core features of narcissism, a grandiose sense of self and a lack of empathy, they differ in their outward expressions and underlying motivations. Grandiose narcissists are the stereotypical picture of narcissism. They are extroverted, attention-seeking and charismatic individuals who exude an air of confidence and entitlement. They crave admiration and validation, often seeking positions of power and influence to feed their need for superiority. They are skilled manipulators, using their charm and charisma to exploit others for personal gain. Vulnerable narcissists, on the other hand, are more introverted and sensitive. They possess the same sense of entitlement and lack of empathy as their grandiose counterparts, but their outward behavior is marked by insecurity, defensiveness, and hypersensitivity to criticism. They are easily threatened and may react with anger or aggression when their inflated sense of self is challenged. While grandiose narcissists seek attention and admiration directly, vulnerable narcissists may employ more passive-aggressive tactics to meet their needs. They may play the victim, seeking sympathy and validation by portraying themselves as misunderstood or mistreated. Identifying narcissism can be challenging, as it often hides behind a carefully constructed facade. Narcissists are skilled at presenting a charming and confident exterior, making it difficult to discern the manipulative behaviors and lack of empathy that lie beneath the surface. However, certain traits and behaviors can provide clues into the narcissistic personality. A hallmark of narcissism is a pervasive pattern of grandiosity, a belief in one's own exceptionalism and superiority. Narcissists have an inflated sense of their accomplishments and talents, often exaggerating their achievements and minimizing their failures. They require constant admiration and validation, seeking out praise and recognition even for mundane tasks. This sense of entitlement often manifests in exploitative behaviors. Narcissists believe they are deserving of special treatment and have little regard for the needs and feelings of others. They may manipulate and exploit others to achieve their own goals, lacking the empathy to recognize the pain they inflict. Narcissists are also highly sensitive to criticism. Any perceived slight or challenge to their inflated ego can trigger intense anger, resentment, or even aggression. This hypersensitivity stems from their fragile sense of self-worth, which requires constant external validation to maintain its inflated state. While narcissism exists on a spectrum, with most individuals exhibiting some narcissistic traits at various points in their lives, Narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, represents a more severe and pervasive form of the condition. NPD is a mental health disorder characterized by a long-standing pattern of grandiosity, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy, significantly impacting an individual's relationships and overall well-being. While precise prevalence rates are difficult to determine, research suggests that NPD affects approximately 1 to 2% of the population. Interestingly, studies indicate that NPD is more common in men than in women. However, it's important to note that these figures may not accurately reflect the true prevalence of the disorder, as many individuals with NPD never seek professional help or receive a formal diagnosis. The potential causes of this apparent increase in narcissism are multifaceted and complex. Some experts posit that societal shifts toward individualism and self-promotion, coupled with the rise of social media, may contribute to a culture that fosters narcissistic tendencies. Diagnosing NPD requires a comprehensive evaluation by a qualified mental health professional. The DSM-5 outlines specific criteria for diagnosing NPD. Individuals must exhibit at least 5 of the following 9 criteria: grandiose sense of self-importance, preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success, belief in being special and unique, need for excessive admiration, sense of entitlement, exploitation of others, lack of empathy, envy of others, arrogant, haughty behaviors. NPD is a complex disorder. Self-diagnosis is not advisable. The origins of narcissism are multifaceted, stemming from a complex interplay of genetic predispositions and environmental influences. While research suggests a genetic component to NPD, with twin studies indicating a hereditary link, environmental factors play a significant role in shaping narcissistic traits. Childhood experiences, particularly parenting styles, are believed to be influential in the development of narcissism. Overly indulgent parenting, characterized by excessive praise and a lack of boundaries, can contribute to a child developing an inflated sense of self-importance and entitlement. Conversely, cold, controlling, or neglectful parenting can lead to deep-seated feelings of inadequacy and a need for external validation, fueling narcissistic tendencies. Cultural factors also contribute to the development and expression of narcissism. Societies that emphasize individualism, competition, and the pursuit of status and success may foster environments where narcissistic traits are more likely to flourish. Social media, with its focus on self-promotion and the pursuit of likes and followers, has also been implicated as a potential contributor to the rise of narcissistic tendencies, particularly among younger generations. Understanding the interplay of these factors is crucial for developing effective strategies for managing narcissism and fostering healthier self-esteem and relationships. The rise of social media has undeniably transformed the way we interact with the world and with each other. While social media offers numerous benefits, connecting people across geographical boundaries and providing platforms for sharing information and ideas, its impact on narcissism is a topic of ongoing debate. Social media platforms, by their very nature, encourage self-promotion and the curation of an idealized online persona. Users often present carefully curated versions of themselves, highlighting accomplishments, showcasing enviable experiences, and seeking validation through likes, comments, and followers. This constant pursuit of external validation can feed narcissistic tendencies, reinforcing the need for admiration and the belief in one's own exceptionalism. Moreover, social media can create unrealistic standards of beauty, success, and happiness, leading to social comparison and feelings of inadequacy. The curated perfection often presented online can fuel feelings of envy and insecurity, further exacerbating narcissistic tendencies. However, it's important to note that social media's role in narcissism is complex and multifaceted. While it can provide a platform for narcissistic expression and reinforcement, it's essential to avoid oversimplifying the relationship between social media use and narcissism. Narcissism can be managed with self-awareness, commitment, and professional guidance. Therapy provides a safe space to explore and challenge narcissistic behaviors. Self-reflection is essential for change. Acknowledge the impact of actions on oneself and others. Cultivating empathy and compassion is crucial. Acts of kindness and listening shift focus from self to others. Embrace self-awareness and personal growth for a fulfilling life.